If you guys recall, last stream I was working on a whole bunch of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers stuff. I mean, if you've watched that stream, you would obviously know, or if you watched the YouTube video on my channel. But I think I might actually now be done with most of the Megazords. Well, all of them. Facing one direction, because I have to make 3 more items for every single Megazord to turn them in different directions, or figure out a way to do that without needing to add more items. But I have got every single Ultra Zord that I know of. I mean, I'm only on Season 2, but I've gotten a few of the Season 3 ones. Every single Ultra Zord, Zord, Megazord, everything. Every power weapon. And now the world has become so laggy that I can no longer have my alt sign in on here because it simply crashes my game. My Xbox is kinda laggy, but let's teleport all the armor stands over. Alright, let's start at the bottom. It's high tennis. It's kinda glitchy. Pterodactyl. Triceratops. Saber-toothed tiger. Mastodon. Dragonzord. And Tyrannosaurus. Then we've got all these for the Megazord. Megazord remains unchanged. So do all these guys. It's the Thunder. It's the Thunder Megazord. It's kind of glitched. The Dragonzord battle mode, the most of it, it's just the Mastodon and Dragonzord. The Ninja Megazord, they're all kind of glitchy because of how many armor stands there are. The command blocks aren't able to execute the TP commands instantly, so they're kind of bouncing up and down because they're trying to fall. Because armor stands, you can't change it to where armor stands have no gravity in Bedrock Edition, which fucking sucks. But there's those. The Power Staff. Shogun Megazord. The Ninja Mega Falcon Zord bit of it. The Mega Tiger Zord, that little section of it. The different Rangers. Of course, I had to add the Black Dragon Ranger. Thunder Saber, kind of laggy, so it's bouncing up and down. The Black Dragon Zord. That one's from the comics, same as the Black Dragon Ranger. The Megazord Tank Mode. Fire Saber. And from here on is, I think, newer stuff. It's like we've got the Shogun Mega Falcon Zord. That's all this stuff that isn't part of the Shogun Zord. That becomes the Shogun Mega Falcon Zord. Of course, the Thunder Zords. A warrior mode for the Thunder Zord. I have the base for their chariot mode. White Tiger Zord warrior mode. And then I kinda did what's his name? Tor the Shuttle Zord. He's a Thunder Zord. He can carry a dude inside of it, and he's needed to form the Thunder Ultra Zord. So this is where him in his battle mode. This is him in his shuttle mode or his Ultra Zord form. The Shogun Zords. The White Falcon Ninja Zord, and then all the other Ninja Zords. If I watch, I think, what episode am I on? I'm on Season 2, Episode 49, and I'm pretty sure there are 50 episodes in Season 2. If they add more Megazords that I already have right here in Season 3, I'm going to crash out. It's pissing me off. There's so many. I mean, the assets here already lag my game. If you've got an Xbox One, and you download this structure file, it is not going to run. It is going to crash. And that stinks because, I mean, I've got an Xbox Series S, and it's shitting itself. The command blocks, I kind of moved a few of them, and some command blocks got lost in the process, so some armor stands got deleted. But, I mean, all these, it's not as dense now over here. So, because I was trying to look for a specific set of chain command blocks, but I didn't find them. And so I moved them all the way back over here. Each one of these little command blocks runs a specific part of my structure thing. I'm going to sell this, but it's going to be on a Patreon I've yet to make because I have not set up any banking information. Because I have a need to. I don't have any money to begin with. They each run a specific part of my Mighty Morphin. All these are items that players can't get if they're not a Power Ranger, or Power Rangers can't get if they are a Power Ranger. Over here is where I store all my assets, so that's where they will be kept when you download the structure. I have to make the command center more accurate, which I will do off stream. And then I'll post a picture of it on my YouTube channel. Up here is all the Megazords. Like there. These are all the Megazord controls. The Power Ranger morphs. And the Dinozords. As well as some camera functions for the Megazords, which I think I broke some of them. Some of the Zords are so tall that I had to build like an extra mound to kind of hide them. Like the Titanus, Tor, I had to build a mound, and I don't think I even have the mound big enough to hide them all in it. Invisibility, if I turn that off. Yep, that chicken right there has the capabilities. This chicken right here controls the entire power sword, which could probably level a city. And this little guy controls it. All it does is it teleports him to the player when you want to attack using the power sword, and then he gets teleported back and he doesn't kill anyone else. I have that lever to switch over the lag. If I'm working on something over here, I can teleport them over there and work on it over here. Yeah, see how there's so many? White ninja. Oh, that must be the white falcon sword. If I switch this lever, you aren't able to see any of them. They all just... Alright. So as I was saying, the Rangers, the down in Megazord tank mode, this is like the... Because if you notice, when the Power Rangers Thunder Zords becomes the chariot mode with all that, there's a little gray silver slab underneath all the Zords that isn't there on the Zords. It just is there. So I added that, and all of a sudden the Pink Ranger gets a stand, and the Red Dragon Thunderzord, and then in its battle mode or warrior mode. These ones are kind of shit. I actually liked how I did these ones and that one, but Black Lion is kind of shit. I could fix them, but I kind of don't wanna. I'll fix them, of course, before I actually try to make money from this, but I don't want to right now. All the Shogun Zords, which there was actually never a pink Shogun Zord. It was really just the White Ranger was gone for a little while. Or no, the Pink Ranger was gone for a little while. I mean, in universe, Pink Ranger was gone for a little while, so Tommy piloted it. Or it was the other way around, and Tommy was gone for a little while, so I think it was Cat piloted it. That's the and then it also after that became the only singular Zord that is co-piloted by another Ranger, because Pink and White Ranger co-pilot it. But as for the Zord reason, because these Zords were built like way before, lore-wise, all the Zords were built way before as backups, except for like the Thunder Zords, which they were built from, like, in the process, they were built from the Dinozords. Yeah, for the in-universe Zord reason why there isn't a pink Shogun Zord, I have no fucking clue. So, couldn't tell you. And then up here we've got the Ninja Zords. I actually liked how I did the wolf and the crane, but these ones are kind of shit. I mean, that guy's just a dude. It'd be way better if these armor stands didn't keep falling, but I'm not on PCs, so I can't really spec out my device, and I don't feel like doing that to my Xbox, so. And here's the Falcon Sword. Because I realized I just can't have that as the only Falcon Sword. The new Zord combinations, let me turn off. I think I was Red Ranger. And then let's turn all these to needs redstone, that way I don't have to, I mean, all the, Megazord views, they're all the same, where you're looking through the eyes of through the cockpit of the Megazord, they're all the same. You're always positioned, 4.5 blocks up, and forward half a block, and then you're rotated to look slightly down. Alright, so you've seen most of the Zord combinations that are new, like you've seen the new things. Even if I wasn't piloting them, like this one, they're just right there. I actually don't remember what all is new. That one, it's just like the other Zords, where if you hold a specific item, it teleports about a block behind you and looks in the rough direction where you're looking. That way, it's like you're piloting it, but really it's like behind you. That way you don't fuck up with the hitbox. Unless you hit behind you, then yeah. But Shogun Mega Falcon Zord is something I wanted to show. And then the Ninja Ultra Zord, the Shogun Ultra Zord, and the Thunder Ultra Zord. So I should probably go with Blue Ranger because it has the most new content. course, there's the Ultra Zord. And then, no, that's the Fire Saber. Alright, so Shogun Megazord. As it's kind of laggy, it won't look as good. Shogun Mega Falcon Zord, where the White Ranger's Ninja Zord combines with it. And then the Shogun Ultra Zord, which is literally just the Shogun Zord riding Titanus. I have no clue why the Ninja Zords or the Shogun Zords didn't get a carrier Zord like the Titanus or Tor, but it is what it is. Let's see. We can go white, and what was the last one I did? Yeah, White Ranger shows up. I think actually White Ranger has all the new stuff. Most of the new stuff. But if we're talking about Zord combinations, it's got only a few. Alright. We can start at Mega Tiger Zord. Yeah, that's Thunder Saber. Thunder Ultra Zord. Tor the Shuttle Zord. Alright, so if you've been watching, you know that this, he's kind of got one eye. I don't know why that's happening, but there's the Shogun, the Chariot mode, which is new, which is literally just the actual Zords. I think this is the first time I actually used the Zord models, the individual assets, as part of like a tank mode or a mid-stage mode. I can't really bring it up to show you guys, but see yellow, black, blue, and red in the center, and then yellow back there. Wait, you guys have already seen that one. So I can, this is one of the only arrows you just hold and it brings out a Zord. And I can also put it in my offhand. And then, oh wait, no, I do this. And it summons the Thunder Ultra Zord. With Tor, the White Tiger Zord down there, and the main 5 up top. And then the Tiger Zord Warrior mode. It's actually not TPing to where I look, which I can fix right now. There it is. Now it's fixed. And then Tor Shuttle Zord Battle Mode. He's a chunky boy. As you can see, if I look around with these Zords, most of the bigger Zords that aren't just one armor stand, any model that isn't one armor stand, I have to code them all to turn and look in different directions based on where your crosshair is at. So, and because I can't just have the armor stance teleport in different directions, because when you hold an item, it'll teleport that. I have to make new models facing 3 more directions for every single Zord. I guarantee you by the end of this, this is going to be Windows 10 edition only. Spec'd out computer edition. You're not going to be able to play this. It's crazy. But that's what happens when you try to make Power Rangers without mods. It gets very laggy. Because, I mean, unless you want to run a lot of set block commands, and then you'd have to run something that figures out what block that block was originally, because otherwise people are going to be the Megazord, and they're just going to walk through mountains, and then they can just walk through spawn and grief it all, and just grief very easily. So the best option is to make armor stands, but those are really laggy. So if you want to make Mighty Morphin, I'd recommend a mod. I'd recommend making a mod. And there they are. I'm going to cut the stream off because this was meant to be just a short stream. That way I could record and then post it later. That way I could post on YouTube. Alright, bye.